Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for New York by Night, the vampire venue in the living world of darkness. Um, in this scene, we have the Tremere, who was, I don't know if rescued is the term, whatever. Anyway, she has jumped ship from the Sabbat to the Camarilla, and she is going to hit up one of the people who did not kill her. Uh, and let them know that she is okay and see if they might want to talk because she needs friends. And who better to make friends with than the Harpy?
It's never a bad idea.
So I assume Eliza would have given her a place to meet.
Yeah. Him is trying to come up with a fucking place for vampires to meet, other than Elysium.
Um,
I don't know where the fuck Elysium is.
we need like a vampire owned cafe or something.
Oh, I got it.
K.
Or I think I got it.
Well, wherever she tells her to go, Alyssa will show up.
Okay, yeah, I do know where.
K.
It's actually going to be. She'll mention to Alyssa that she's just kind of listening to some stuff amongst like the people and all that. So if Alyssa wants to join her with that, she can go right on ahead.
Well, okay. Absolutely.
Um, Now, due to the vagueness of what the fuck listening to the people is, like, you sure?
You know, this bitch survived the Sabbat. I think she'd be okay. She's like, yeah, why not? Sure, let's go listen to the people. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. So,
Well, what it ends up being is Eliza is sent Alyssa an address, and if Alyssa comes to that address, regardless of how she does so, um, she's gonna notice there's like picket signs and like a dude on a megaphone sounding some political shit. Yo, this is a protest.
oh my. Well, okay. Protests are fine.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Alyssa shows up to the protest.
yeah. It's some kind of bullshit involving a lot of some political. I don't know.
It's some political bullshit. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
The rent is just too damn high. Um,
Actually, oh, I have a rant. There's a rant for that. Oh, you are starting to robot and cut out a little bit.
is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Down my quality a little bit too. That'll help. Okay. So yeah, she shows up.
Yep.
She'll walk up to her.
Yep. Eliza's chilling further in the back of like the crowd and all that.
Yeah, she makes her way through the crowd, and I'm very sure that she turns a few heads because a parent's for.
Yeah, probably.
But she'll do her best to kind of like just stay focused on getting to Eliza.
Yep. Caesar, she will very happily, not very happily, but she'll start to mosey up towards her. She is pretty much wearing the outfit that you see here. It's fairly casual, um, and it does blend in well. She's not dressed like ultra conservatively by any means. That being said, it looks like she put some work into a t-shirt and some jeans, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because resources three, she's getting that good shit. God damn it!
Alyssa is kind of the same. She also has resources 3. And she's wearing jeans and a sweater
So y'all motherfuckers making me want to buy
and
resources.
boots.
Hey,
Hi.
it's good to see you in. I hope good health.
Um, she'll nod.
Don't mind the white noise. Just something I like to do to pass the time.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Kind of like looks around at the protesters.
Did you want to find
uh,
a place? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, no, 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 go ahead.
Did you want to find someplace a bit more private to speak, or
Um, I don't think these people are really going to be paying too much attention to us, are they?
if you're going to be discussing something a bit more sensitive, I got an answer for that.
I just kind of wanted to learn more about the city and things going on, and I know that you would be the person to ask about that.
It's a pretty solid assumption to make. Come on.
I'll go with her.
Yep. So Eliza starts to take Alyssa towards a more like, I guess, I don't want to say private place, but I am saying they're getting in Eliza's car so that way they can do the ultimate anti-surveillance technique, talking in a fucking car with the radio on.
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
It's also a nice car because she has resources through.
hmm
Considering everyone and their mother has resources through, I'm gonna have to up that shit. Not gonna be outdone.
I mean, Alyssa's a fucking doctor. Like, not she.
I'm a Ventru.
No, no. Hey, I'm a Tremere. They're kind of yeah, whatever.
No, no.
Anyway, um,
Yep. So the tried and true method um, looks pretty clean in there. And she's just relaxes in the driver's seat. She'll look over to Alyssa. So, did you want something a bit more specific, or do you want me to just start rambling to you?
just rambling for now is fine because I don't really know much.
All right. Well, my old acquaintances, your ex friends,
She frowns when she says the word friends. Like,
she did
yeah.
correct it to tormentors.
Oh, okay, okay. She'll nod at that. Yes, thank you.
Your ex tormentors.
hmm
He recently took Clan Malkavian's domain. You're familiar with domains, yes?
She nods.
All right. The Toreador, in response to this, have graciously allowed Malkavian's entrance onto their domain. So if you must speak to a Malkavian for whatever reason, you'll likely end up in Toreador.
She nods.
Toreador turf. There we go.
Okay.
That's one of the. Yeah, it's not one of. It's definitely one of the bigger things happening right now. There's also going to be a vote coming up soon to see what others get invited into the city.
Okay.
I'll be completely honest. I'm not sure you'll get much of a voice, if any, in that one.
I'm not expecting a voice in anything for quite a while. It's okay.
Good to know then.
I am at the pretty much the very bottom of the totem pole.
I wouldn't say the very bottom. There are lower.
That's good to know, I guess. Yeah.
It's possible, but at that point, you'd be trying.
I don't want to try to get any lower. No. That's okay.
Alrighty, because I mean, I know some people. They be into that kinky shit. Like, yeah, hurt me more. Like,
I'm not that kind of masochist. No.
wait.
She laughs. I'm not a masochist at all. I just wanted to see what you would say.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've done a show on that shit.
Oh?
It was mostly from an outsider looking in, but
Your nods.
it's pretty popular.
I honestly have been through enough that she'll air quote kink is really not something I'm really very interested in because no.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I've been I've been through a lot.
If you want to talk, if you don't want to, then I completely understand.
I'd rather just I would rather just exact my feelings onto them and end them, preferably in as painful a way as possible, but I understand if that can't be done. Anyway, keep going.
As Tim goes and pulls up the rumors board so Tim remembers. Oh, by the way,
Mm,
side note, how are you adjusting to things?
she nods. Well enough, I suppose. I definitely get even though okay, so even though I am at the she'll air quote bottom of my clan, I'm still treated way better than I was before. So yeah, I'm okay.
Alrighty.
I'm actually just very relieved that they let me live.
Same.
And I don't intend to make them regret the decision.
Well, that's good to know. I know the Tremere are very organized, and I know that there's very little you'd actually be able to tell me, but
She nods.
mm, how should I ask this in a way that doesn't seem like I'm trying to poke at you? Are you filling any kind of niche over there?
Um, not quite yet. But I have some ideas on how I could help.
All right.
And that's pretty much about all she can say.
That's fair. Eliza will just kind of end it with, well, best way to be useful is to provide something no one else can offer.
She nods.
Other than the current goings on in the city. Did you have any other questions?
Um, how did you come to this way of being?
How to answer that? I suppose it was as simple as he asked me, and I accepted.
So you knew about things beforehand?
I knew I had inklings. It was only after it happened that I recognized that if I had said no, I was either going to be a ghoul or killed as for being a breach of the masquerade. But
She'll nod. Of
it is what it is.
course.
Or I'd have my memories just completely erased.
Yeah, that's the thing. Of I didn't know about anything regarding this world beforehand. My
Choice in the matter?
what?
Did you even have a choice in the matter?
No, I didn't. My sire was somebody I knew in passing. Apparently, he'd been watching me for quite a while. Um, I'm a I'm a pathologist that specializes in hematology. So, knowing a lot about blood and having access to it made me an attractive candidate. And oddly, my treatment only got worse after I was made a full member of my pack.
Well, just goes to show all the bullshit they say about freedom, right?
Freedom, right? Anybody goes to that side of the fence looking for freedom, they've really, really got their wires crossed. There's no freedom over there. Just bullshit that they indoctrinate you with. I feel more free now than I ever did there.
Well, I'm glad you made it out. Speaking of, kind of a would have been a better question to ask in hindsight, but we had to move quickly in your case.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything of how the hell you ended up staked in my studio?
Okay, so I remember how I ended up staked. Oh, by the way, don't ever have that happen to you because, ow, uh, it was probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had, and I've been through some shit. That was bad. Um, so I don't know how uh, I don't know how I ended up in your studio, but the reason I was staked was because my sire was punishing me for a performance earlier in the evening, which I knew that if it didn't matter what I did, whether I had complied or not, I would have been punished either way. It was a damned if I do and damned if I don't situation.
Why would you be punished for succeeding?
Because I apparently was outdoing them. I think they perceived me as a threat.
That
So
it's
in order to keep me from excelling and advancing too fast or too much, they treated me poorly.
it sounds like weakness on their part.
Well, I plan to show them just how weak they are. But so he told me I was going to take a little nap, and I didn't struggle. It didn't resist, but a wooden stake going through your sternum, through your ribs, into your heart. It hurts a lot. I can't even begin to describe that pain. And then you're not asleep. You can hear, see, feel, but you're paralyzed. You're powerless to do anything. They closed my eyes so I couldn't see. I don't know how I ended up where I ended up. I don't know how they got a hold of me. I Earlier in the night, before I was staked, I was made to. I had displeased my grandsire. Cunt. He made me crawl around like a dog on all fours, and I had to go help the ghouls. I was approached by a man who I only assume is a Nosferatu because of the bandages on his face, the way he was dressed. He said that he could help me. He could tell that I wasn't happy with my treatment. I told him that I felt like there was something better, that my potential could be better used, rather, my potential could be better used. I don't even remember how I put it. Anyway, that I would better serve somebody doing something else other than crawling around on the floor like a fucking dog and being treated like one. When I didn't even choose to be there. I didn't choose that. For them to take me against my will, put me into a life that I had nothing about, I knew nothing about, that I had no say in, and treat me like I was some scum of the earth for something I didn't even choose. Of course I fucking hate. They didn't give me any reasons to want to stay there. But he said that he would help, and he gave me a location to meet him in 3 nights' time. So I just had to make it 3 more nights. And when you told me what night it was, it had been 3 nights. So I don't know how I ended up there. But I know I ended up where I was supposed to, apparently. I don't know if maybe they thought that by putting me over here that I would spy for them or report back. But I assure you, I plan to do no such thing. The next time I see them will be me, hopefully, making them meet final death. Because I want nothing more than to annihilate the pack, the house, and every other traitor Tremere that crosses my path.
What of the ones like you?
I don't know. I don't even know how. Because I know if I hadn't ended up where I was, the time I did, if I had been there and ended up on the wrong side of the fight, you probably wouldn't have hesitated to kill me. So I don't even know how to try and help those like me, if there even are many like me. I don't know. Suppose I should just count myself lucky, not take chances.
If you want.
But I know the look. I know what that looks like. Somebody that doesn't want to be there, that's just being used. So maybe they give me a chance to look. I can find them and bring them back to where they belong. Because I know that I can't be the only one that was taken against them.
It's a story even here, really. It doesn't happen as often amongst my clan, but I know it does happen amongst others.
He nods. I know that the Camarilla isn't perfect. But from my experience, it's a hell of a lot better than what the Sabbat has to offer.
Mhm. I can tell you that much with absolute certainty. It's the main reason we have all of the rules and all of the social customs is because, quite honestly, we need those.
She nods. Yeah.
The best way to blend in with humans is, to a certain extent, to act like them.
I can understand that, definitely. I can at least assure you that none of the members of my former pack have any interest in serving the Camarilla. They will fight to the death.
Well, I suppose that just makes that easier, doesn't it?
It does. Not that I. Not that even if they begged me to let them live, I'm not sure I would. they wouldn't be of any use. Yeah, Eliza can definitely tell that she has quite a bit of animosity towards her former pack.
It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Eliza's kind of just like, all right, that's fair. um, does Alyssa look at all hungry?
um, Probably a little bit. I don't. I haven't really read up on how.
Yeah, Eliza will just kind of look over to Alyssa and say, I don't know how it works wherever in the Tremere. Do you have to feed on your own?
Um, that's out of character. That's not a question I've asked. I probably should.
Oh, then if you don't know out of character, then I can actually continue because Eliza has a line. There is a line of questioning Eliza has.
Okay.
Um, she'll say, if you don't have a regular blood supply, I could probably, if you'd be willing, of course, I'm sure that we could exchange some sort of your expertise with my networking, and I'm sure that we can come across something that's good for you.
She'll nod.
After all, many of these, there's many people that need some kind of blood work done, and they especially need it on the sly, on the down low.
Of course. Absolutely. Um, and it probably wouldn't hurt for me to develop my own ways of feeding anyway.
The quicker you become self sufficient, the better.
Nods.
So if you're good for it, or when you're good for it, let me know and I'll start to make all the necessary calls. All you'll have to do is show up and basically just be a doctor.
We never rolled the D10 before my first scene to see how much blood I start with.
Oh, then I guess we really gonna need to see. All right.
Yeah, let me do that. Three.
That's fair. It was pretty bad for me. If I remember right, I rolled a one.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
If If you start with 3 or less, you'll be rolling self-control. Base difficulty 6 to 9 to avoid immediately entering frenzy. That should probably be done with an ST.
Yeah,
So
and
let's just nix that, and I'm gonna get with an ST and be like, so we need to do this because we didn't do it. Um,
unless they want to say they hand waved it, which
yeah,
I feel like that's what happened. They were just like, it's fine. She's going through enough bullshit anyway.
right, but that means that because I don't know how much. See, I'm used to starting with a certain number of blood points every night, like so. See, I don't know how much. Then I don't know how much blood I actually have. Because I don't know how many I started with, so I don't know how much blood I actually have.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So, because I gained like 3 in that scene. I mean, she should probably be fine. She hasn't been using blood for anything but waking up. So, um, anyway, yeah. Anyway, she'll take Eliza up on that offer. Um, she has no issues with helping out people with blood work that needs it. She has access to her lab, so it's fine.
As I'm going to justify high influence 3.
What?
Oh, I was saying as I justify high society influence 3.
Right?
So, did you have any other questions for me?
Um, Not really. Do you have any for me?
The most pertinent one, how are you doing? I've already asked.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm better than I was. So, even though some may see my situation as a difficult one, uh, while I acknowledge that it is and they see it that way, compared to what I was going through before, it's much better.
All right. Hang on to that optimism.
I'm trying as much as I can. Yes. uh, I really only see it as I have nowhere to go but up. Although you said if I really tried, I could go lower, but I don't have any desire to do that. So,
Yeah, you could try. Yeah, you could go for that gold medal. Won't
that's
stop you.
really that's not a gold medal I want to earn. No. So, yeah. And yeah, I suppose we'll be in touch over the exchanging of services, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will start to get the end to having a steady blood supply. I'll just straight up start to get to know more people.
Yeah. I mean, the blood I deal with at work is deceased blood, so that's not the ideal blood to feed off of.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
She smiles like, "Yep, no, not a thing." But yeah, so I should probably get back.
Yep.
It was good to see you again, and I'm very much looking forward to our further interactions.
Vice versa.
She'll smile and nod and get out of the car and head on her way.
Before she actually door to leave, uh,
Hmm.
yeah, no, Eliza would definitely do this just to see what happens. She'll
Okay.
say, "You have a good night, Gryffindor."
She looks and she smiles. You think I'm a Gryffindor, huh?
Didn't like Slytherin very much.
No.
Yeah, your surname starts with G. Gryffindor's the first thing I thought of.
I could, you know, I could probably get behind that. I always kind of thought of myself as a Ravenclaw, but Gryffindor would work too. And then she'll smile at her again and and then get out of the car. And I believe that is probably where we can end the scene.
Yep.
So, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We did have a couple. And this has been a scene for Living World of Darkness, New York by Night. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.